Okay, so this is going to be a very basic JavaScript tutorial, but it's not going to be so basic that you won't be able to code anything by the end of this. Um, I'm going to make it basic, but I'm also going to make it to where you can jump right in and start writing JavaScript code, albeit very basic JavaScript code. All right, so because we're going to be basic, because we're going to be starting from scratch, I want you to open Notepad. So we're going to be creating our JavaScript code in Notepad. All right, when you get a little bit more comfortable with JavaScript, then we'll move on to something more, complete, like VS Code or whatever, but we're going to start with Notepad. All right, before we jump into JavaScript, we're going to need to learn a little bit of HTML, some HTML, right? I'm guessing you have seen HTML tags on the internet. HTML tags are things like this. For example, div, an open tag, and a closing tag. All right. So these together are your div tags. Now I want you to think of HTML tags or HTML elements as boxes or squares. All right. So this div represents a square. And you could, make it as big or as small as you want it. You could add color, you could add borders, or we call them, or margins, whatever. All right, but we're not going to jump too much into that right now. So what we need is something to work with, right? So over here, I'm going to show you what we're going to create. All right, so we need basically, this is like your web page. All right, so this right here would be your HTML open and closing tags. All right, so this would be this. All right, so this is this, your HTML element or body or whatever. All right, normally in HTML you have two elements that are very important for you to have. You need your head and then you need your body. Um, the head does not necessarily show up, but for this purposes, and I'm gonna draw it so you have an idea of what I'm talking about. So this would be your head. Not too great. And then below it you have your body. All right? And in your body is where everything is gonna go in um, you know, your website or your web page. Okay? So I'm gonna create my head tags, and you have to close your tags. And I'm gonna create my body. Sorry about that. All right. Too far. All right. So we have our head tags and our body tags. All right. Okay. So when you're finished with this, you save it. I went ahead and already saved mine as JavaScript 0. You could save it as whatever you want. So I saved it. And now you want to open this. So you have to go into the file where you saved it. I saved mine here. So I'm going to open it. And this is it. This is my body. If you notice, there's nothing on it. There's nothing in it because we haven't done anything yet. But we're not going to do that right now. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the console. All right. So I want you to right click and right click on the page, go to inspect, and I want you to go into console. And we're going to open console a little bit more so you could see a little bit more. All right? Okay, great. Now, here inside your head, we are going to write our JavaScript code. Okay? Um, when you're writing JavaScript code, you need script tags. So your script tags would look like this. Script, script. All right, there we go. Inside of this, we write our JavaScript code. All right, so the first thing you're going to write is console log hello world. Everyone uses this, so I'm going to do the same thing. You save it. I pressed Command S to save it. And over here, I'm going to refresh the page. And as you can see, hello world shows up. All right, very easy, isn't it? This is how easy you got started. You got started with your notepad. You got started with clicking it, and it opened it in opening up in Chrome, and there you have hello world. All right, and I think that's it. In the next tutorial, we're gonna look at some basic data structures. All right, have a great day.